Buffalo Store. Alright everybody, I got a good story for y'all, alright? My narrative speech, I'm going to be telling y'all the boats and boots story. Really good story. Really funny and really proves to you the thinking mentality of a man, okay? So, it's the Pearl River, and the year is 2018, July 7th. Everyone's thinking back to the year 2017 or 2018. So, now, we're out on the river. It's me, my dad, and my two cousins. And we got ourselves a couple of set of trap lines set up. If anyone doesn't know what a trap line is, it's a big line you put out in the river between two stumps. It sits in the water. You put hooks on it and bait and you catch fish. We had a bunch of these set up. We also had some fishing poles and a flat bottom boat. For those of you who don't know a flat bottom boat, that's a boat, the bottom is as flat as can get. Really good boat, floats really well. Does not handle storms very well. I learned that the hard way. Now, we're in this little boat, we're in our boat, it's July 7th, we're having a good time fishing, but we notice something, there's a storm coming, and it's a bad storm. We're talking, this is the type of storm that could knock houses down. We're talking 80-mile-per-hour winds, heavy rainfall, thunder, possible tornado, right? Now, y'all would think with this type of weather alert, everyone would stay off the water, and everyone did stay off the water, except us. You see, we had just caught a 34-pound flathead catfish, and we were excited. So, of course, despite the storm warning, despite the water's white turning, which is when the water flips over and it looks white because the waves are getting so big, you got me, my dad, and my cousin Jared, 3 grown-ass men in this boat, flat bottom boat, water's upturning, we get in the water and we head on out. Now, as we're starting to get out there, we notice, hey, wind's picking up, waves are starting to upturn, and it's starting to rain, right? You think at this point, okay, God's telling us we should probably turn around and just come back another time. Oh, and it's getting dark, so visibility is limited, and this is a part of the Pearl River where there's a lot of stumps that are just barely visible in the water. We'll flip the boat over. Well, we don't care. We go through it anyways. We get out there, we get to the trot lines, and once we get to the trot lines, it's my job to lay down on the front of the boat and reach for them. Now, I lay down in front of this boat, and most nights I just reach over, grab it, we're good. Not on this night. I'm bouncing up and down like this. I am not getting that line. Somehow I grab the line, and it's just me, the line, and a couple of poor small fish bobbing in and out of the water. So at this point, we're already soaked. Well, after making them fish join the space program, we got them out of the water, got them in the cooling, and we start taking our way on. As we're making our way back, I'm sitting at the front of the boat. I notice, yeah, we're kind of rocking back and forth a little bit, but it ain't so bad. Then all of a sudden I notice my angle where I'm looking starts to go a little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher. Now I'm looking at the stars. I'm like, I ain't shifted none of my seat. So I turn around with this flashlight in the dark, and through all the rain and the wind, you know what I see? My dad's submerged in water. My cousin is just sitting there accepting the fact the boat's sinking. They're both to their chest in water. Half the boat's underwater. I'm surprised the engine's still running. This is a bad situation. So thinking quickly, I hop back here. And we start trying to paddle water out with our hands, so that ain't working. So my dad says, here, take this. Hands me a Gatorade bottle. That ain't working either. So thinking quickly, not wanting to drown, being out here in gator-infested water, I take off my boots. I hand one to Jared. I hand one to me. I said, you lose my boot, you go in the water. So we started using my boots to shove water out this boat. I mean, you ever see a redneck throw a bucket? Well, that's what we were using these for. It was very, very inefficient, but we got enough water out, we were actually able to make it back to shore. Well, we paddled back to shore because we ran out of gasoline. The gasoline got water in it. So we paddled our little selves back to shore. And as we made it back to shore, we kind of learned a valuable lesson. Hey, probably shouldn't go out at night, right? Especially not at night with big waves, 80-mile-per-hour winds, and rain. We're all soaked. My boots are ruined. And the very next morning, we were back out in the same conditions. Needless to say, it was worth it. We caught a 58-pound flathead Appaloosa catfish. That's in my story.